All right. Welcome back to In the Intermission. Today we're going to be reading some theater Reddit stories. Angel picked them out, so I'll let her,
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll just start reading it. Okay, so this post says, I did a lot of shows at a small community theater that was based in a refurbished church. It was old and drafty and full of character. It always had a resident bat. It wasn't uncommon for the bat to make an appearance during the shows, especially if it was sleeping on a light that came on at some point in the show. Me, 15 years old, wanting to make an entrance mid-scene in an 1860s period piece. Bat starts flying around backstage, stage left. ASM, terrified of bats, goes off headset
Jesus.
and bails. Bat flies too low and gets caught in my hair, which was half my hair, half wig. I was flailing and trying to be as quiet as possible. Thank God for the props team member who had the good sense to throw on a pair of gloves and extract the bat from my head, quickly straightening out my hair before my entrance, which she was only a few seconds late to.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's giving VYT with the old church
Oh.
because they stopped it my first year of doing VYT. Is when they got their new studio space. But before that, they were like renting out a church to rehearse
I
it and
hate
everything.
that a lot.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah. All I'm thinking about, how awful that would be.
Well,
It would be
yeah.
worse if it was like a bird, but
You hate flying things.
I hate things that fly. I mess with bats, but again from the distance, I don't know how I would do if a bat flew in my hair.
No, yeah.
That's not good. Yeah. If you know me, I have a fear of things that fly in my face, and I just can't.
Yeah.
They don't even have to fly in my face. I just hate
They
things
just
that
have
fly.
to be able to fly.
Yeah, I just ugh.
So no chickens. Chickens are fine.
I hate chickens too.
Oh.
I hate all birds, but
Okay.
especially the ones who can fly.
Caw.
Oh, that something else about VYT that reminded me when you said that. A couple years ago, I was practicing there, at the studio, and we heard fluttering in the roof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking
birds
about.
up there. I was
Yeah.
like,
It
okay.
happened for like a few weeks.
Yeah, it was during Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, it was
So.
during Newsies.
I love that.
Wait, right? That was
It must have been, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways,
I love that. Okay, well, next story then. Okay, so a little backstory because I couldn't screenshot all of it, but this person had to smash a cake, in whatever musical or play they were doing,
Bruce.
and so it went perfectly every rehearsal until opening night when, full of adrenaline,
Ooh.
she really went for it. What?
Nothing.
Smashed the living crap out of that cake, and the ceramic plate broke and sliced her palm open. And she just says, I'm bleeding. And okay, a little more backstory because this one I had to crop down. But the character was prone to accidents, so this character was already bandaged up as her character, so it was supposed to be like that. So the character's I'm bleeding, and the scene partner's yeah, and goes on with his line, and the girl's no, I'm bleeding, walks off stage pretty calmly, but then she goes to the hospital and they're all they're looking at her already bandaged,
Yeah.
and they even though there's nothing under those bandages, they're checking every wound
Yeah.
because they think she's delusional, basically, because she's no, the only problem is my hand's actually sliced, everything else is just a costume, and they're no, you're crazy. So
That's
that one's
insane.
funny. Yeah, that one was funny, I thought.
Yeah.
I'm about to run out of these. But yeah, so I thought that one was cool. Okay, this one's a little shorter, so I guess I'll wait.
No, go.
In a recent production of Hello, Dolly, I inhaled and choked on my microphone poof in front of the audience. A little backstory.
The windscreen.
What?
That's what they're called, windscreens.
Oh, well, she put microphone poof.
I'm educating.
Okay, well, anyways, yeah, the little thing that goes on your microphone for when you're breathing so that you don't hear during the show, inhaled, choked on it. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and my other one. In high school, one guy really wanted to get the role of the leopard in Tarzan, but it was given to a girl who happened to be one of the director's favorites. So he filled her water bottle with rubbing alcohol after the show's first weekend. He got removed from the show and expelled from the school.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And honestly, after that, I'm kind of done. So.
Well, that's what I was looking some up for.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Okay, here's one that, I haven't read this one fully through, so. I was playing Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, and we didn't get a ton of time to practice with Toto, but she was very old, and we needed to hold her almost every time she was on stage. The blocking for the scene with Professor Marvel had me holding the crystal ball, which was just a fishbowl, and we never reworked it, but I was supposed to also hold the dog on my lap. I was struggling to hold both a live animal on my lap and a crystal ball. And well, the ball, of course, shattered. Professor Marvel was quick as a whip and said, "That's all right, I can read your palm." And we continued the scene. A stagehand just came on after the scene and swept it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're Professor Marvel in Wizard of Oz, you have to be like on your game, bro. Because I feel like that's like I could see. I've been in Wizard of Oz twice, and both of the people who played Professor Marvel, I could see that like them just thinking.
Yeah.
That's like really cool. How about?
Oh,
I would like to share a story.
No, I was about to say.
Okay, so in my first production of Wizard of Oz, last night, thank goodness, our lion actually during Jitterbug, or maybe not during Jitterbug.
No, it was like right after Jitterbug.
Yeah, during one of the scenes, our lion stepped on our Toto's leg, and she was like injured, and I don't even think she did the rest of the show. It was really sad. But yeah, so.
I'm gonna ask Watson to say this story just because it's really funny. Not one I found. You want to describe, because you have a better description of it than me. Hold, please. Anyways, do you want to describe Kelsey's fall in Wizard of Oz?
I mean, the real question is which one?
You pick.
It's gotta be the one where.
I mean, I think the biggest one was definitely. So was it I can't remember if it was the Monday or the Tuesday of Tech Week. We're like running everything in costume. And there's a part where Dorothy she basically is like, I can't believe this. Toto and I are getting out of here. And tries to run away only to be stopped by the farm hands.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey runs and like, I don't even know how she manages this, but in the process of like trying to slow down to be stopped by the farmhands, she slips, and it's so comedic. Like she just keeps sliding forward, and it looks like she's gonna get clotheslined by Chloe. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Is it perchance the one where like we put the sound under it? And
Yeah.
Like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
I immediately
Yep.
edited that under it, which I guess we could insert here.
Oh yeah, I 100% was planning on it. Okay. Here's one. It's called A Haunted Theater? ? I reposted the story on my main account, but decided to repost it to an alt account. I was in theater alone one night. I'm in high school theater, so while I'm not technically meant to be alone, my directors couldn't care less. The two other people I was with were in another part of the theater, down a long hall and in a room that didn't let much sound in nor out if its big metal doors were shut, which they were. Wow, that was hard to read. I was on stage packing it up. It was dark, the stage lights and house lights were off, and I hadn't bothered with the work lights as I'd only be a minute. So it was pitch black aside from the flashlight on my phone. I was gathering my things when I heard footsteps. I assumed it was one of my friends and shot my flashlight over there to discover no one. As odd as it was, I chalked it up to them walking outside the doors or the wood settling. It was rather old wood. I continued to gather my things when I heard rattling from the catwalk above me. I pointed my light up and, once more, nothing. I silently cursed the rats and the horror videos I watched for scaring me. I finished packing my things and turning to leave when I shone my flashlight to the main doors and saw something. It was just a moment that I saw it, but I still remember it clearly. A tall, dark figure hunched over. No disturbance features. I walk to the door.
Distributing features or
I don't know. It says disturbance features.
okay. Typo.
I walked
Fully
to the
typo.
door, a bit unnerved. When I went to open the door, the shop's automatic lights flickered on, the motion censored, and you have to walk pretty far into the workshop for them to turn on, so there was no way I triggered it. I didn't stick around long enough to find out who that had been turned on. Anyways, it could have possibly been a custodian, though why they would go into a room they never clean nor have a reason to be in is beyond me. I rushed out the hall and into the room where my friends were, the black box. I said a quick goodbye before exiting the theater entirely. The motion sensor lights in the hall never turned on, but I didn't realize till later. Not 100% sure if this is paranormal or not, or just a series of oddly timed coincidences.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Love that. I don't know. I guess this is the time where we talk about like any crazy theater experiences for us.
None that I can think of. Well, actually, okay. I do have some. So this past summer I did Beetlejuice with VYT, and it was at Northmont Theater.
I have one too.
Ooh, maybe you know. Anyways, I'm gonna say it anyways. But so it was at Northmont, and we're performing, and it's our second show, I believe. We had there's the big dinner scene, you know, where they sing Deo and all that, and we flew in a chandelier, and it was one I brought from my house, and it was this huge chandelier, not from my house, my nan's house. She has two of them that we're gonna go on a porch. A whole other story. Anyways, this huge chandelier that we fly in, and we have someone set to do the flies for it, which he's a college kid who like knows how to do it. And I'm on stage setting the tables for that scene when I look behind me and the chandelier's just on the ground. I was like, what is going on? I like looked at him and I was like, take it up. Like, what is going on? And then he's stage left and I'm going off to stage right where all my stuff is. And I get back on the headset and they're like waving me over, like, you need to come over here now. And I was like, what is going on? I get over there. And for all of you that don't know, on flies, you have the rope that goes, you know, makes it go up and down, but there's also a brake on it that stops it. The brake handle had come off.
No.
So it's like in the air, like on stage in the air, and he's just holding it there. Luckily, we were able, just a little pin came out and we were able to put it in there and we told Northmont about it. But like the fear that we all had, like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Insane things.
Oh, that is wild.
What was your story?
Oh, mine was also with VYT, but with Wizard of Oz again. The same one that the lion. Anyways, okay, so house drops on the witch, right? And like you get like that opening scene in Munchkins, and like the feet are sticking out of the house. So for some reason, I'm not sure if we didn't have them or the person who did the. Anyways, so feet under the house, right? We had like these fake legs.
Oh, they were so funny.
And like it was great. And I'm not even sure how this happened. I think like the house was like propped up on something and we like stuck the legs under like in this little like
the
area.
legs had like just like a wooden part of it that was flat. So only the shoes were like actually built up.
Okay.
And so it was able to slide.
Okay. Well, somehow either we didn't have the legs or this person just wanted to like do whatever.
No, he definitely just I know what you're talking about now. He definitely just wanted to do it.
One of our people was wearing like the exact same shoes. Oh yeah, I forget you're like in the show. Well, anyways, he was like wearing the same socks because of like jitterbug or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he put on the dupe.
The slippers.
Yeah, the slippers that we would have needed later. And he just kind of slid himself down there, and we used his real feet.
So he's sitting out there
for one of the shows.
Like if this is the house, these are his feet sitting out of the house.
They were not fake legs. They were his legs.
I just remember looking over and going, "What are you doing?"
So yeah.
Yeah. He also played our wizard, right?
Oh, no, he was the guard.
Yeah, guard. That's who it was. Yeah. But
yeah.
That's all I got. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Time.
Well, thanks for joining us on our
That was fun.
Reddit dive.
We should do it again and be more prepared.
And be more prepared. Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Try to
But
find
it
longer
was
stories.
hard. It was hard.
What we should do is
And most of them were not